Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Divine Love Healing 1111. My name is Jennifer. So today I'm going to share the general monthly reading for Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So this is going to be a general reading for the collective for the month of August. Be mindful that energy is fluid and everyone is having their own timeline. So everything you hear in this reading, it could happen a little earlier or it could happen a little bit later than August for some of you, okay? So before we get right into the tarot reading, I just want to use the oracle deck to kind of tap into the energy and see what stories are coming through for your monthly reading for Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Two more shuffle for Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of August. General monthly reading for Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So hope this message will resonate with you. If not, then please make sure you check other placement. Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of August, please. Okay, so the first card is Love Spell. You have been bewitched. Oh, wow. Okay. So the second card is Move On. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time is over. Interesting. I feel like this card have been coming out quite a lot in this month of reading. For other signs as well, but I don't remember which one, of course. And the third card is Communicate, Compromise, Forgive, Work it out. Okay. So when it comes to this card, Move On, someone is unavailable. I feel like someone could tell you that they are single, but they are actually not. You know, they could still be dealing with an ex, or they actually already have a partner. So just be mindful. And I always have that feeling when it comes to someone is unavailable. I feel like someone is emotionally unavailable as well. So if you're dealing with someone who is emotionally unavailable, so it is also a waste of time, right? It's a waste of your time and energy to invest in this connection. And then they say it's over. So maybe it is time for you to come to a realization in the month of August that someone is either not really single as they said they are, or you found out that they're actually emotionally unavailable. It means that they're just not ready for a relationship and not ready for a healthy, long-lasting relationship. So then you probably will come to decision to move on from that connection. Okay. One more card for Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of August, please. Okay, so the last card is Mercury retrograde, electronic issues, communications issues, review everything. So whenever there's Mercury retrograde, it means that there's possibly some delays. Yeah, so there could be some delay. So also, you know, there could be some communication issues as well. So in order to avoid miscommunication or misunderstanding, make sure that everything is going to be more clear than usual. If you are signing contracts or making decisions to sign something or legal documents, make sure you pay attention to all the details or the terms. Just be extra careful. All right. Communicate. Yeah, I also kind of get we will get into your tarot reading in a second, but I definitely feel like someone is coming back as well, but we will use the tarot deck to get more details and informations for a Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for the month of August. Okay, so I do feel like someone could possibly come back next month. you know, you may be waiting for that person. You may be wanting that person to come back. Maybe you have been putting a love spell on them, or maybe they have been putting a love spell on you and hoping a reconciliation with you. So 2 more shuffle for Pisces Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of August. One last shuffle for Pisces Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So yeah, I feel like someone is gonna communicate with you next month and trying to work things out with you, and definitely in order to work things out, in order to reconcile, for you guys to come back together, there are definitely some compromises and forgiveness in order to make that happen. Okay, and also Mercury retrograde, you know, whenever there's a Mercury retrograde, you know, usually the past person will come back, right? Someone from your past will come back, all right? So that's the reason why I feel like definitely some of you are choosing to move on from a connections or moving on from something which doesn't serve you, but for the rest of you, I do feel a very strong energy here about someone coming back, someone who's gonna reach out to you. Okay, show me for Pisces Collective. What's messages that you want me to share with Pisces Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of August? So be mindful, everything you hear in this reading, it could be about you, yourself, or someone that you're dealing with, or someone that in your mind, all right? Because because energy is, can be reversed and the role can be reversed, okay? 2 more cards for Pisces Collective. 1 more card. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of messages here, Pisces Collective. So just give me a moment. I feel like in the month of August, definitely there's a lot of actions, a lot of things going on for you guys. No matter it is about a love relationship connections, or in terms of work and travel. And I strongly feel like in the month of August, some of you are starting to realize something. It's like you never like you start to see things in different perspective. You start to see things in different perspective, and it almost come to an awakening to some sort of truth, you know. So I'm gonna clarify for you, because I do feel like there are some cards here are not so much about your energy. I do feel like there's something is the energy about someone that you're dealing with, you know, and something which is happening behind the scene. If you get what I'm saying, it's not, I don't feel, I'm gonna clarify, because I feel like that is not it's not about you. It's about something happening behind the scene, meaning that there is something which is happening on the person in your mind. Maybe is it happening to a person that you're dealing with. I don't feel like it is so much about your energy, but I'm definitely going to clarify. Sorry guys, my deck are just, the cards are all flipping. Okay. So Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Let's clarify for Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. One more shuffle, please, for Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. There's a major Aquarius energy here as well. Yeah, definitely strong fire sign and earth sign here as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sorry, please clarify 10 of Wands. Why 10 of Wands is here for Pisces collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Why 10 of Wands is here? Okay. Pisces, you probably have been dealing with someone who has been very in and out of your life. Hot and cold, in and out, not very committal energy, quite impulsive. Could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. I feel like you do share a lot of love with that person, at least once that you share a lot of love with. Maybe for some of you, you still have a lot of love for this person. However, you clearly come to a realization in the month of August that things are just not coming into balance. Things are not fair. Maybe there is some injustice, imbalance going on within the connections. Maybe someone is already having a partnership or not able to end something to move forward with you. Maybe someone has been dragging along for so long time, or someone that you had a lot of sexual chemistry with along the way, someone who has been not very committal with you. Maybe you have a quite an open or light-hearted, kind of casual relationship with. I feel like, even though you started to develop feelings with that person, but then I just feel like, this person is still very non-committal, and they are just coming in and out, hot and cold, and quite an impulsive energy. Even though you may share a lot of passion with that person, maybe even love and feelings, but I do feel like, there's imbalances, and it's almost like you may feel like you're not being treated fairly in a connection, and that's why it becomes a very burdens and heavy kind of energy in the connections. Okay. Yeah. And I also get the feeling that someone is not able to move forward with you. Someone is not able to end certain situation. Again, it doesn't have to be a third party situation. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It doesn't have to be another person, but it could be about work. It could be about finances. It could be about relocation, anything. I feel like someone is not able to end something to move forward with you, but they also kind of don't want to let you go. So that's why there's this card here, love spell, you know. So again, it could be you doing a love spell on someone, which is always in and out and hot and cold with you and very non-committal. But the thing is, you develop feelings and you have love for that person, then maybe you're doing love spell on that person and trying to get that person coming back or move towards you. But again, it could be the other way around. Someone is not able to let you go or doesn't want to let you go, but so that's why they are doing love spell on you. But at the same time, I don't feel like they are able to commit to you fully, you know, for some reason, because I feel like there's a situation which is really like full of burden and heavy energy here. Okay, definitely someone is involved in a marriage. Okay, it could be you are in a marriage, or someone that you're dealing with is in a marriage. Okay, yeah, I feel like there's healing needs to be done for sure. So if it resonates with you, I feel like, you know, consider to start your healing in the month of August. I feel like some of you out there may be constantly waiting and wishing and hoping and praying for someone to come back or someone to move forward. And it gives you a lot of anxiety and stress, you know, and sleepless night. Um, and it is actually not a very nice energy, you know. So again, tarot is all about energy. So sometimes when you hear that from my tone of voice or how fast I speak or how slow I speak, you can already kind of tell, you know, sometimes I could be quite impacted by the energy that I feel from the card. So you can already kind of tell what I'm feeling here is like something which is really burdening. I feel very heavy here. But definitely, as I mentioned earlier, some of the collective in the month of August, I feel like you will be able to see things in different perspective. You will you will be awakened, or you will be awakened to some sort of truth. Yeah, I feel like some of you may really want to focus on your healing because you have been going through a lot, or maybe you have been waiting and waiting for someone or something for quite some time. But then things are still not moving forward as you wish or as you expect. Then I feel like it's just a lot for you at this point. So maybe in the month of August, it's time for you to really kind of like come back to yourself and really focus on your healing, right? So now I just look at this card again, move on, right? Someone is unavailable. You realize that someone is unavailable for you. You know, some of you may not notice that someone you're dealing with is unavailable. Some of you may already know that you're in a third party situation. And either way, I feel like in the month of August, some of you will decide to move on from someone because you realize that it is not possible for now, at least not for now, and it's a waste of your time, and you want it to be over and done with, because you know this energy feels really heavy, very burdening. And you probably have nightmares, maybe you have anxiety, you're a little bit depressed, you know. You cannot really sleep well. So again, I just want to say, like, for those of you, if you're watching this video and you're doing love spell, I really would encourage you not to do that. I personally never do spell, I never do magic, no matter whoever who told you that, oh, it is a good magic, it's not a bad magic or whatever. So I still believe that this is something which is against the divine will, right? That is just my personal opinion. So I personally don't do that, and I will not encourage people to do that. Honestly, if it is a good magic, it's basically simply you can just sit at home and really pray and meditate and really set your intention and really project your good intention outward to the universe, and the divine will actually listen to you. So this is my belief. So that's the reason why I don't feel like you need to do anything extra or pay anyone to do a love spell on anyone. That's just something that I want to share. I rarely share that in my video, but because this card comes out, I just want to share a little bit about my personal viewpoint. Again, this is my personal viewpoint, okay? I'm not saying if love spell is working or not, okay? I didn't say if love spell is working or not. I didn't say it, okay? I just say that I don't encourage doing that. That's it, okay? So yeah, so for this card, communicate, right? Someone could possibly come back for some communication and want to work things out with you, but again, just be mindful. I don't think that this is something that you have to rush yourself into, because I do feel like there's non-committal energy still. All right, so as I already said it earlier, I strongly tap into a non-committal energy, someone who is in and out, hot and cold, very impulsive kind of energy, or maybe even a little bit like a player type of energy here. So if you clearly know that you're dealing with someone like that, then when that person comes back and want a reconciliation or tell you that, oh, I'm gonna like just focus on you, let's make it official, I want to work things out, then just cultivate your discernment, right? And especially for those of you who were in a third party situation, or who are still in a third party situation, I feel like when that person comes back and tell you whatever, I still feel like I do still feel like there's a third person's presence in the picture in the month of August. But again, it doesn't mean that you cannot wait. It doesn't mean that you can have you can be patient, because I see that the Wheel of Fortune is here. So it means divine timing. You can be patient to wait for that divine timing to come through, and then you can make your decision. Yeah, I feel like, if you have the time and patience to wait, I feel like you can do that. But just for those of you who are still in a third party situation, I feel like in the month of August, I still see the third person's presence. So just cultivate your discernment when someone tell you otherwise, right? Okay, so let me clarify some more card for you of Pisces Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Please clarify. Yes. Yeah, so when I say that, for those of you who knows that you are involved in a marriage, it could be you yourself that you're married, or the person that you're dealing with is in a marriage. I do see that there's a lot of conflicts, okay? So it could be you and your person are having a lot of conflicts, or your persons is having a lot of conflicts with their partner. So definitely it's not a very harmonized situation, not a very happy dynamics. For the Five of Wands, is a lot of fighting and arguments and disagreements in a partnership, in a marriage situation. Okay, clarify the star, please, for Pisces Collective. Yeah, you see 10 of Wands is here again. I mean, if you are new to my channel, my spirit team likes to play with me, because I always clarify with another tarot deck and then the same card just come out. So like they clarify the same card with the same card, okay? All right, so yeah, 10 of Wands are here again. So it's like a very burden, a very heavy energy, a lot of responsibility. I'm feeling very stressed out. Yeah, I also just get the message about someone who has been wishing someone has been constantly wishing that someone is not like who they are. if that makes sense. Like, you know, if someone that you're dealing with is really non-committal, is a playboy, I feel like someone is always constantly praying and hoping and waiting for that person to change, to become someone who is the opposite of a playboy. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I got that message here as well just now, so I just want to share that. So maybe that's the reason why the star card, I said, you know, some of you, maybe it is time for you to start your healing. So I feel like someone needs to start your healing. If that resonate with you, if you are that person that who is sitting at home and waiting for someone to come in and hoping things could have been different, or hoping that person will come back changed, something like that. So I feel like it is time for you to kind of look within and start your healing journey instead of doing all that. Okay. Definitely some collective going to be able to see things in different perspective in the month of August. Yes, Ace of Cups in reverse. It means a new relationship, a new beginning of a relationship is not coming through as you wish, as you expect. All right. So just be mindful when someone is coming back to communicate with you, or you're going to communicate and trying to work things out with someone else. I really don't think like the month of August is a really good time for a reconciliation. Just take your time to kind of heal and take your time to really you know, cultivate a discernment if you can really trust the other person when it comes to a reconciliation. Clarify Six of Pentacles for Pisces Collective. Yes. Yeah, something needs to end completely in order to make things work between you and a person. Yeah. Yeah, definitely something needs to end in order for something to come back into balance. Yeah, I definitely feel like you need to think if you can trust that person when that person communicate with you in the month of August. Okay. Yeah, someone is still not available. I feel like someone is still having another person on the side, or still didn't end something when they come forward. I feel like they probably still want to have sex. You know, I feel like they still miss having sex with you. I feel like they still miss you somehow, but then the energy is still not very committal, I have to say. All right. So hopefully this will resonate with some of you. If it does resonate with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And if you subscribe, then you will not miss the general love reading in 2 weeks time. And also for your information, I have my Instagram account. I post much more frequently on my Instagram. I post weekly energy update for all 12 signs. So if you are interested and if you find this message resonate with you, it means that our energy is probably connected. Then please also follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much, Pisces Collective. I hope you enjoyed the reading and have a very good day. Take care.